Um, I just wanted to show you this first, and this is annoying because I did do this earlier, but the battery ran out. I don't know why this wall is here, and it's just like a little circular enclosure. I don't know. Is there something special there? I don't know. I just like to wonder about stuff like that, but I can't be asked going through the field and investigating. So anyway, I just turned off the road, and then, well, where is it now? That I'll show you this. This is impressive. Hang on. First of all, I come up this lane and I'm going towards, I'm not sure if it was Cwmpenant or Pwllgolelas there down here, but look at this. Hang on. So it's a beautiful little setting here, and so see that impressive building, and I might not look as impressive as it really is. Look at all them arches, guys. Hang on. And then, you know, you got the beautiful little river down there, and here, look as well. So this is Ynys Pandy, which is Pandy Island. I don't know why. Melin Llechi Ynys Pandy, slate mill. So I've looked at this, and there were two slate mines. Gorseddau Quarry was the one that supplied it. I can film that all the way down there if you want. So just, you can pause it, and so basically if you see down there at the bottom, it was used by the local people until 1907 when somebody took the frickin' roof off. So why did they take the roof off? So that was the quarry, and apparently the train brought it all the way to here where we are now. So anyway, that's that. And anyway, so you got the enchanting little river there, look. Encantado, enchanting, Canada, singing, spell binding, singing of the stream. So up here we come, and look at this, yeah. I don't know anything about this place yet, but there's an entrance here. So I don't know if they brought stuff in here, because I can't imagine why. I mean, I know why they've got the arches to strengthen it, but it's fairly big, you know, guys. It really is impressive. So this comes into the building all the way across it here. Look at them arches. It's beautiful. And so you've got the remnants of the water here. Okay, and then these two blocks of big rock. So I'm wondering if they had some kind of hoist system. Obviously, so why the gap here? And I don't know where they've got these stones from. I think there's a lot of iron in them. They've got like a orange hue. And then obviously the square there is for some kind of post for a flooring system. So I don't know how many floors this place had, but look at them arches. And look, cool, eh? I'm just gonna zoom out beyond that pointlessly and then back just to get that picture frame again. How cool is that? Anyway, so I'm gonna venture around, so I'm just gonna hold this while I look down and negotiate the rocks down here. So this is an amazing little place. I'm glad I came off the beaten track and found this, because it's quite uplifting. So I could go up this way or this way. I'll go up this way. So I'm going up here because previously I was speaking to a couple and they were down there and they had a lovely dog, but my battery ran out, which is annoying because I filmed their lovely little dog. But they said, yeah, the train, used to bring the quarry in, the slate into this place. Whatever they did with the slate here, I don't know. They must have been shaping it, dressing it, cutting it. I don't know. And I don't know, I certainly don't know what this pit is down here. But let's, I'm going to go in a second. And there's a cool little, like that. How cool is that? Okay, so just gonna head up here. Just to see if this is the plane. I like that little wall there. Nice, isn't it? That nice little angle. Anyway, so that place over there, I don't know what that is. Yeah, it was like some crazy sewerage, some kind of plant, and it's got all cameras up around it, and God knows what it is. It's something to do with the same Peninsula Council, and it's a weird place. I don't know what it is, but anyway, so this must have been where the train came in. I'm gonna have a wander down, because what kind of train was it, by the way? Because there's a lot of hills around here. Was it a rack and pinion train? I don't know. I've never been here before, and I don't actually know if this is the train track, but it looks like. Oh, there's the quarry over there. Look, you can actually. So I'd say, yeah, this was the train track, because that's the actual quarry. Look, you can see there. That's where they've smashed the side of the mountain away. So maybe I'll pay that visit in a minute. So, yeah. There you got the inclines. Crazy, yeah. Crazy. Anyway, so I think this was the train tracks. Okay, so there it is. You can see her, you know, glory there. And just, what is that in there? Some ropes or something, and the bricks. Look at the keystone there. Yellow arches. And there's more shite in that window there. Oh gosh, okay. So who took the roof off this place then? Why? You dastardly person or personas. Anyway, I'm gonna take you inside. Yeah, it was really striking. I just didn't expect to come across this here just by discovery, but I did. Here I am, so I'm just gonna venture up to the window and look. That must see, I'm just looking now, that's got to be about 12 foot, you know, from top of the arch to the bottom of the arch. Wait, maybe I'm exaggerating. Yeah, no, it's not. I'll show you now, because I'm walking up to it. I'm 6 foot, so yeah, I'd say, oh, it's got to be 10 foot at least, because I just stood in there. So yeah, that's where I was previously. I don't know why it must have had to been to bring goods into this. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? It is strange. Hang on, let's go down and have a look. I'll just be ginger. It's a bit slippy here. So I'm gonna go and try and find out some information about this place when I get home after, because it's pretty flipping ornate for a place just to do with slate. Oh yeah, you okay? So, and then you've got this trough down here. Jesus. That's where I was. And then there's if you can see, there's a hole here. Well, what is that about? There's a bar, there's an iron bar. I just can't understand this place. So it did have wooden beams. See? So what would it have been? Well, there's 2 floors, and then there's a floor down below there. I'm just looking at this metalwork. Would have been interesting, really interesting to see this in its heyday, and I haven't got an explanation for those 2 bits of metal there. So wow, it's really impressive. And then yeah, I know, I'm saying, oh yeah, so the train came up there, from up there, yeah. Would it? And then what? Crazy, hang on, I'm just thinking, and I can't even think straight. And then you have this down here, which is the fairly, I'd say the biggest area here. And then behind these two concealed arches here, there is metalwork. I don't know, I can't even tell you what that would have been. I wonder about this place. Is its age what they tell us? I mean, look, it stood the test of time. God knows who took the roof off. For what reason? It's crazy. So anyway, I'm just gonna, I don't know what, I'm gonna climb over that frickin' fence, and I'm gonna walk over that frickin' slate as well. Is it slate? Prove my faith. Yeah. So there you are. But that's got an entrance in here, look. What is it? Flaming or I don't know. And this it's that's got holes straight through it. 2 holes, look. 3. So are they hoisting things up? I don't know. Actually don't know. So yeah, I don't know. So what is this even, like this square recess here, and then the entrance coming in down there. Okay. I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna have a look at when this place was built, by who, and what they're saying about it. But for now, I'm just gonna exit the building this way through this little through this archway. Just God, careful where you're walking. There's lots of stones and rocks around. Wow, how impressive. Look at that. I'll go to the end and I'll turn around and I'll zoom back into that little corridor. Oh yeah, the age-old battle. The crow. And how can I not remember his name now? Buzzard. You know, the buzzard have been this big thing with these talons, yeah? They're pretty, wow, they're cool. I got a cool photo of a buzzard there. Oh look, there's a square. Why is that one? I showed you the circle earlier. There's a square there. Anyway, so I wanted to zoom into this corridor here, and that'll be the last shot. There we go. Do you know what? Yeah, should take the cap off, shouldn't I? I just wanted to see, hang on, I'll try and hold it steady. If that was where we were at earlier. And I don't know why the camera won't zoom in. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I can see the arches. Anyway, so I've driven down the road from there to here it is Cwmystradlin. Like I say, I don't know anything about, I don't know if there was a lake here anyway, or if they've Cwmystradlin. How do you get around the lake? I'm gonna venture down this way, so I just no swimming, no diving, jumping, perygl o foddi, perygl disgyniad dwfn, perygl yn y gaeaf, gall y rew fod yn denau. Cae the drops, shit chop, shit. Fishing area, it's over here. Anyway, I'm gonna so that is the slate. Is it slate though? I just can't understand. They must have gone that way. There is a big empty house there somewhere as well. It has to have gone that way, yeah, because, well, look at this side. No way they're getting through there to go. Where is it again? There. There she is. Unless they went around the back of them mountains there, yeah? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to walk to the end here. So I've reached the little tower bit in the lake here. And look. It's quite a loud sound as well. It's quite scary. I wouldn't want to fall down there, yeah. Check that. So there you go. That's going into the main feed pipe, I'd say, yeah. Anyway, that's where we were earlier. I don't know why you won't focus now. Anyway, come all the way. So I think this must have been where, well, I think it was where the train went, I don't know. But anyway, you can walk. There's a tea room just down at the end there. So you walk up here and you get to this place there. And literally, there's a little stream running on the walkway here. So anyway, I'm gonna venture over the turnstile and see what's what. Cool, eh? So I'm at that abandoned house that I showed you earlier, and then it's quite a tall building, that one, you know. Stone building, and then you've just got these pillars here, see, just two pillars. So I don't know, was it just the barn? with a big entrance here. I don't know. But yeah. So the two buildings don't join each other. And then yeah, you've got them pillars there, and let me just grab my bag. I'll just go and have a look down here. Don't know if this was somewhere for the, well, if it was, hang on, no, I think it was animals kept in here there. Let's go down the steps here. Hang on, guys. Oh, okay. It's beautiful out here though, except for the sky. So that's the little side entrance. So yeah, it just must have been for the animals. But anyway, I'm gonna have a look at the big house over here. I don't know what are them small trees like that. They're always up in the mountains, and they always look windswept. They're cool, aren't they? So that's the quarry over there, obviously. I don't know if I'll be able to actually get to the quarry. This one's been, is it pebble dashed or is it dirty dick? Jeez, hell of a job. I mean, they probably would have taken a lot of the materials from the surrounding landscape to build this, but look, there's some fairly big rocks there. What is this? Going to a loft, is it? So, what did they sleep up here above the animals? Anyway, back down I go, and oh no, it's not pebble dash, it's just a scratch coat. So it's just oh, what a place to have a house. If it was a house, whose house was it? It was a two-story, obviously, because there's the fireplace up there. And another one, too. Should have been nice and warm. Quite thick walls as well. It's probably about 3 foot wide. Easy. Ah, nice cozy place back in the day. I wonder whose it was, or was it anything to do with this quarry? There's a tiny little flipping door, look. That's got to be 4 foot. Okay, I'll get out of here now. Just wanted to show that. So cool. It's the little entrance here. So there you go. Quite impressive. Now then, I'm going to have to get back on the path and see if I can get to this quarry over here. Ah, that's just a little hut where they went inside when they were exploding there. Nice. Sorry, I just turned around and I saw that, and I love it when that happens. You know, when you get a little patch of sun and you can see, I think they call them crepuscular rays of the sun, and if you follow them up, you can obviously calculate that it's 96 million miles away. Look at that. It found a little gap to get through all that crap in the air. So I just had to show you that. So I've reached the end. I'll turn around in a minute now, but I was just seeing, I thought that was a cloud earlier. Is that? That's part of the crane there. It's the crane. Where was the building with all the arches? Can we see it from here? No, I don't think so. That's where we were earlier. The plug. Anyway. So I've finally arrived at the quarry there. And I'm just going to still have to watch where I put my feet, because it's really wet, basically, is the word. I don't know what fascinates me is, you know, the walls. Imagine how much flipping work has gone into building these walls, and then who allotted the land to whoever, whenever, and decided that they were gonna, you know, separate all these parcels of land. Look at that one over there. Look at it go. And it's fairly thick. And God knows how long it's been there. Look, it separates there. And sneaks up that mountain there. Into that wall. Crazy, isn't it? But anyway, I'm going to turn around. Talking about walls. Look at that for a flipping retaining wall then. Is that? Look at that. Look at the curve on it as well. Hang on, I'll walk up to it so we can get a better, we can gauge it better. Yeah. So, I forgot the name of this quarry, guys, sorry. But I just had to come here. After seeing that place with all the arches, it was mind blowing. So, anyway, let's have a look. Look at that. Look at the size of that. That is a massive retaining wall there. Wow. Flipping Nora. Working making that, and then look at the curve they've got for the strength. And that's got to be about 10 foot big, you know. Easy, and the rest. Is it that? Let me see. It's got to be 10 foot. Look. These are massive. Wow. That is some structure. Flaming Nora. Wow. Flipping heck, is bigger than 10 foot here. Wow. Wow, it feels crazy standing there next to this. Let me see this rock trace. It says rock price 20th of the 6th, 64. Tide JHJ Idris Jones Liz Joppo 1983. Ha, cool. Enid 90th Lynn when 1935. Wow. Anyway, flaming Nora, it's just I'm quite awestruck to be standing next to this. Actually, it's flipping. It's really imposing, you know. It just totally dominates you. And look, can you see all the what do you call it when you wedge a little bit in between another bit? Still to flipping order, alright. Wow. Split there and there. Well, I'll just read one more. Ken Williams, Glenelg Festiniog, 30th of the 3rd, 1999. Anyway, let's go, fatso. So, I'm just trying to look how wide it is. That's got to be, oh, flipping heck, that's got to be about 12 foot wide. That's amazing. Let me just look down it again. It's flipping amazing. Wow. Someone built a really good wall. Oh, hang on. I've had the socks on already. Socks on is one of my favourite Welsh words. Just means your sock getting soaked. Socks on. So here's the remains of what they had been quarrying. All the crap stuff that they didn't want to use. Crazy, huh? So let me just wow, they have blasted a lot of stuff here, yeah. Look at that big slate dump there, look. You know, that's coming. It's coming out in it. Anyway, we'll walk into this structure here. See. What's oh look, nearly a bit of blue sky. Come on, Hyle. Carichty. It's confusing. Is that Anglesey? No. I can't get my bearings. Sorry, I'm just looking over there to that landmass in the sea. It's not Anglesey, because there's mountains there, obviously. Anyway, these are the let's say storerooms, workshop, the same deal as in all the slate quarries, and now we import slates, crap, inferior slates from China and Spain. So they've just moved the slavery elsewhere, basically. So let me go around and maybe look at this structure from the other side. There's the incline there, look. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Flipping all hand built, boys. Yes. So it's just, let's obviously that's weird. It's like a wall with coping stones. It's just freestanding. I don't understand that. Oh, that looks a bit hairy. He's got a belly sticking out there. So I just go in this. So yeah, I don't know what these were. But there's holes in the wall there, so obviously there was 2 stories as well. Look at that. And fireplace. I don't know what this is, guys. Maybe these were the slate that they were working on. And you got like something that looks like a trough here. I haven't got a bloody clue. Anyway, I'm just gonna go and just have a look at this incline. And oh yeah, fairly big hole. Look at all that waste there. Some massive pieces as well in there. Look at it. Crazy. There you have the incline. It's so quiet out here, guys. You nearly feel like you should be whispering, you know, like a snooker commentator. And it's sure is boggy, yeah. So top tip, if it's boggy, stand on the bottoms of the brewing, I don't know what do you call them, reeds. That's your best bet. Anyway, watch me get socks on now that I'm showing off. Okay. That's the incline there. How far up did it go there? I might have a wander up actually. Yes, the fit. Okay, so I'm not too sure if it's starting to rain either, so I might have to whip the camera away in a minute. Please though, please don't let it, God please. So this is fairly steep there, so I might get out of path.
I'll just go up this first one there and have a nosy. Oh. Can't go up anymore. I think there used to be something that spanned that gap before. There you go, anyway. All this hand built, crazy innit? Every one of them put in by hand. Look all that. It's like keeps you. And then that's one over there, isn't it? I filmed it earlier. You'd go inside there after you'd put the dynamite into the rock face. You'd go and hide in your little hidey hole there, so that you don't get blasted by the slate flying everywhere, which must have been quite hairy as well. Anyway, I'll just see if I can see the eye. I can. If I walk this way, you'll get to see the big hole that they've made. So hang on, guys. I will get that, you know. It's a big flipping slag keeping it. I hope I'll be able to see. I've got a feeling that I will. And the thing about slate is, that's amazing, is the grain, and that you can slit it from one end to the other end if you know what you're doing. Oh, there's a big hole down here as well. So, so this is where they were pulling the slate. Yeah, this is the big face where they'd be blasting segments of slate away. Good colour in that one. It's nearly jet black. Looks all like cubic, doesn't it? Anyway, let's see the hole. fairly big flipping hole. Wow, massive bit of slate down there. The size of that, that's flipping huge, you know. Crazy. So they blasted all this away. Imagine being here back in the day. I don't know what they would have shouted when they were blasting. There must have been like a code word. And look at this solitary tree here. Look how this has been blasted. Actually, there's some nice patterning in the slate there. That's very beautiful. And then I can hear some running water down at the bottom of the hole here. And that tree here, ooh, I'm not going to get any closer. I can't see where the water is. That tree, see it? You can see that rock, yeah, it's got like a slit in it, as if it's about to fall. And then you have this tree here, and look at that beautiful moss. Look at that. Ah, that's where the water is. Look at the colour on that, isn't that? It's just pretty. Sorry. Oh, sorry. You couldn't see what I was doing because I was coughing. Like that. This is so pretty. I can't zoom any closer. Let me just try and get it. It's in focus. I don't know what kind of tree that is. Wow. Yeah, they blasted. Yo-lay! Cuckoo! Cuckoo! They blasted a big hole in here. Wow, look. Track, all that gone, all that up there gone. And this, sorry if I made you ill. And that's it, guys. I said I would come and see the flipping quarry, and I was hell bent on doing it. So here you are. I just want to have a peekaboo into these little blasting safety sheds before I go. How did they build the roof for them things? Because that must be fairly flipping solid. So you know what? Where's the entrance? Oh, is it like an arch? Yeah, fairly semi-arch, and then slates all. Let me just go in. See how cozy it is. Oh wow, nuts, yeah. Imagine being in here when you'd just detonated the stuff. I had to come and hide here. It's really quite warm in here. But anyway, I just want to see if I can do. Sorry, it's blowing my nose. Got a bit of a cold. Just want to finish on an arty-farty shot if I can there. Because I'm an arty-farty type of guy, you know. See if I can. So. That is the Clem Peninsula. There we go.